A life-saving device which has helped many during a cardiac episode could soon be placed in all Massachusetts schools. Last night, state lawmakers passed legislation requiring automatic external defibrillators in schools. It is now headed to the governor's office. Our Andy Mattison spoke with a central Massachusetts family who've been pushing for this legislation, and he joins us now with details. Andy?
Well, good evening, Brittany. This is what one of the AEDs looks like, automatic external defibrillator. We have one here at the station, but there are some places where they are not readily available, and one central Massachusetts family is pushing to change that.
We're waiting for the ambulance. Trooper Hilton's working on Mike, and he wasn't saved. They rushed him to the hospital after 15 minutes and worked on him, but sadly he died on the football field that day.
It's a tragedy John Elsesser thinks about every day. His son Mike was playing football 6 years ago. A hit to the chest causing his heart to stop beating. Several years later, another one of his sons, Timothy, died while swimming with friends.
Get that AED hooked up to him.
Elsesser feels if an automatic external defibrillator was nearby, it would have made a difference.
They're both at home in heaven, and we're trying to turn their tragedies into triumphs so no family has to go through what we've gone through. We want that AED to be 90 seconds away, because if you're 90 seconds away, you're 90 seconds back, you're 3 minutes in, you're starting to get into real trouble.
Apply pads to patient's bare chest.
Now AEDs could be coming to school districts across Massachusetts. Last night, state lawmakers passed legislation requiring all schools in the state to have at least one AED on campus. Legislation the Elsesser family has been pushing for years, along with the American Heart Association.
A student athlete suffers sudden cardiac arrest once in every 3 days. So it's much higher than people imagine it to be.
Every school district wants to provide safety, the appropriate safety for their students. So it's just having the legislature in the school districts come to a middle ground and move forward.
One concern over the AEDs is cost, but the bill allows for school districts to pursue funding from the state or a non-state source in order to purchase the life-saving device.
My wife went back to work, I went back to work.
The Elsesser family feels confident the bill will be signed after a recent meeting with Governor Charlie Baker.
He said he would sign it, looked him square in the eye, and he said he would sign it if it gets to his desk. So now that it's through both legislature branches, we feel confident that Governor Baker will indeed sign it, and every school will have an AED.
And the governor has 10 days to sign the bill. Now, we checked in with the Worcester School District, which has done some training with AEDs, and they say they have 85 automatic external defibrillators in the school district. So more could be coming throughout the state. Now, again, this is public and private. All schools, if the governor signs this bill, will have to have an AED. Brittany?